I'm so excited to be here with you guys for week 7 of our Hit Pause series. Again, my name is Anthony, and I'm so excited because we are talking about hitting pause on our life in order to make room for God, to make Him first in our life. Today, we are going to be in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 29, verse 12, and I'll let you get there, and when you get there, go yip yip. So I'm going to turn there too. So Jeremiah 29, verse 12 through 13, it says this: "Then you will call out to me, and you will come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. When you look to me with all your heart, there you will find me." And I love this verse. It's a promise from God. If you look for me with all your heart, there you will find me. And today, another element in hitting pause in our life, what we're going to be talking about today, is fasting. Fasting is really cool. It's not about going fasting. It's about stopping. It's actually about stopping, hitting pause on something in your life in order to spend more time with God. And just recently, for example, I just took like a month break off social media to hit pause on that because I was spending way too much time there and not enough time with God. So I hit pause on social media and I fasted that so I could spend more time with God. And so that might just be an example, but it's an amazing tool so that we can focus on the things that truly matter, which is God. It kind of reminds me of one of my favorite movies of all time. It makes me cry like a baby in a poopy diaper. It just makes me cry like nothing else. It's a Pixar movie called Up. I don't know, have you seen it? It's when they have this house and all these balloons come up out of the chimney and the house floats out of the city and they go on an adventure and they hit a lot of trials and it makes me laugh and cry every time. But as I look through, if I look through the characters, I really identify with a lot of them. See, I mean, one of the main characters, Carl, right? He's old man. Identify with him. He just wants adventure, and he gets cranky. And I get cranky. I don't know. Maybe you get cranky. Maybe you're Carl. I don't know. And as I look through the other characters, Russell, sweet kid. He's a Boy Scout, and he wants to get his assisting the elderly badge. And I like to help old people, so maybe that's you too. But the character I most identify with is Doug. Doug the dog. I don't know. There's something about Doug that just makes me like, oh man, that's me. So Doug is this dog, and he can talk. And his biggest weakness is his distractibility. Like anytime he thinks or sees a squirrel, he could be in the middle of something super important. He goes, "Squirrel!" And he gets super distracted because that's me. I get distracted all the time. And we look at Doug and he's walking around places and squirrel. And for Doug, it might be squirrels. But for you and for me, it might be our phones. It might be our TV. It might be books. Whatever it is, it might be something just distracts us like that from spending time with God, from putting God first. And a lot of us, we live our lives like this. And I made this hat last night, so bear with me if it's not very good. But a lot of times we end up living our life like this, where God's trying to get our attention. He's like, Anthony, I want to get your attention. I want to see, Anthony, I want to spend time with you. And a lot of times we're like this, what's going on? And we're so distracted because there's so many things surrounding us, so many things trying to distract us. And this is what fasting is. Fasting is making sure the things are important, that stay important. Like God says, the two things that matter are loving God and loving people. And fasting is when we do this. Is when we take off the hat, remove all the distractions, and say, God, I'm going to put you first. I'm going to take time to remove those things from my life for a certain period of time so that I can spend more time with you. So this week, assess your life. Think about what are things that are really distracting me, that are taking me away from spending time with God. And I would encourage you, would you fast from those things for maybe a day, a week, a month, whatever it may be. But just whenever you do those things, whenever you take those things out of your life, remember to use that to spend time with God. All right, guys, we'll see you next week.